8 years after breaking up with her ex-boyfriend, the woman unexpectedly met him again. To her surprise, he brought another girl to see her for a medical checkup. Both pretended not to know each other. However, when ex-girlfriend saw ex-boyfriend's intimate behavior with another woman, he felt a pang of sadness. After all, ex-boyfriend's tenderness had once belonged only to him. But she didn't notice that. Ex-boyfriend's eyes had never left him from the moment he entered. They had been together since university, and ex-boyfriend had fallen in love with him at first sight. They were once the sweetest couple on campus, but unexpectedly, after graduation, one day she suddenly broke up with him. He broke down and said some harsh words, and that was the end of their relationship. Unbeknownst to the boy, his mother disliked her modest background and secretly pressured him to break up with the boy so that he could inherit the family business. She had no choice but to agree, and the boy, kept in the dark, harbored resentment towards her for 8 years. Unexpectedly, years later, they met again in such a setting. Seeing that her ex-boyfriend now had a girlfriend, her guilt finally subsided. However, he didn't know that the girl was actually his cousin. For 8 years after their breakup, the boy had constantly thought of her. He thought this meeting was just a small, ordinary separation in life, but that night, she ran into ex-boyfriend again at the hotel during his blind date. While he was flustered and unsure how to face him, he calmly greeted him first. His blind date immediately recognized him as the president of the He Group and quickly handed over her business card, trying to get closer. This action instantly made her feel a slight aversion to his fellow villager, Nan. Seeing that her ex-girlfriend now had another man, ex-boyfriend's calm heart began to stir. He wanted to thoroughly humiliate her, so he immediately ordered the waiter to bring them a bottle of wine worth over $1,000,000. Nan had never drunk such expensive wine before and excitedly poured herself a glass to taste. This scene further fueled her already negative feelings towards him. Even more disgusting, he bluntly stated that they weren't a good match. However, given the difficulty of blind dates, he disdainfully remarked that at 30, such empty talk about relationships was unrealistic. It was better to focus on practical matters. She didn't respond, simply getting up to return the flowers and leaving the restaurant. But the man, still persistent, followed him, offering to take him home. Her stunning beauty at night captivated the man, who eventually couldn't resist reaching out his hand. After receiving a positive response, ex-boyfriend shoved the man away.